Hey, Chris, who said this? The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious, the fundamental emotion which stands at the cradle of true art and true science.
I have no idea what that just was, Barbara, but welcome to the Cool Teacher Show. Remember, since you're here, click like, and Barbara will get a jolt of electricity. Let's try it. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Excellent. Do that throughout the show, and good things will happen. Who gave us that quote?
Albert Einstein. That was Albert Einstein.
Okay, very, very cool.
Yeah. Well, I got that from actually the University of California, Berkeley website. We're going to talk about some cool interactive science tools today.
Okay,
Free
let's do it.
interactive science tools for teachers. So the University of California, Berkeley offers a website and a resource called Understanding Science.
Okay.
And it looks like a very comprehensive teaching and learning tool for students and teachers. They also link to an iTunes U course created by the California Academy of Science.
Free content.
The site offers teaching tools for teachers and oodles of resource links, so it looks like a good resource. I'm not a science teacher, so I don't know, but to me it looks good.
Okay, and I'm a big fan of science because science does a lot of nice things for me. Electricity, gravity,
French fries.
Big fan of all three of those things. So from their About page in 2010, the Field Book Project. Think about this, the Field Book Project.
Yeah, now what is a field book? It's something that you write in or
exactly,
something.
where you collect
things.
the things that you are observing, right, as a scientist. The Field Book Project was a joint initiative between Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History and the Smithsonian Institution Archives, right? They created one online location for scholars and others to visit when searching for field books, right?
Okay.
And other field research materials. So it was funded by the Council for Library and Information Resources and led by colleagues Russell and Van Camp. The project collected these field books in participating departments across the Smithsonian and all the Smithsonian work that they were doing.
It's got to be fast now.
Right, and so it's huge. It's this wonderful resource that your students can check out. Think about that for a second. Being able to look at, field books from the Congo or field books from social surveys and experiments, and they get to actually look at real science.
The world has changed
yes, it has.
so much, and so what a fabulous primary resource for students.
So the field book catalog records actually were made available in December 2012. And so those are now available. What a wonderful resource.
I love it. I think that would be so much fun for
I
students.
agree.
It's like they're really getting into it. It's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
I agree.
They can kind of feel what it's like to take field notes.
I'm a fan.
All right. Scroll up a little bit. Okay.
You
so
got it.
PHET from the University
FET
from the University of Colorado provides dozens of fantastic simulations for physics, chemistry, and biology. I've never seen it before.
Oh, they're so cool. You're looking at some right now.
The website also includes a collection of teacher-contributed activities, lab experiences, homework assignments, conceptual questions, you name it. Anything that can be used with the simulation. So it looks like a really good site.
And what makes them different than games, for example? I love the static one. It's actually John Travolta staying alive, right? Where he's shuffling across some carpet. Right? It's like a John Travolta FET character. And you get to decide the variables and try to find that space where you don't shock him. But of course, everybody wants to shock him to see what happens. But a true simulation allows you to play with the variables without a specific intended outcome, but will show you the results of changing those variables honestly.
Wow, I hadn't thought about that. Yes, that's a very good description.
Yeah, so that's what a simulation
really
is. And the FET simulations are science principle specific. So cool.
Oh, I love it. I think that's great.
So the Earth Exploration Toolbook, right? From their website, what is the Earth Exploration Toolbook, right? They developed this really cool research. Teams of scientists, educators created this tool. It's a collection of online Earth system science activities. So follow me here. Each activity or chapter introduces one or more scientific data sets, right? These are sets of data and analysis tools that allows them to kind of explore aspects of different Earth systems, right?
Okay.
Or of the Earth system. So within the context of a case study, each chapter guides the user through a step-by-step process in which they access data and analyze the data with these different tools to explore real issues. So think of it this way. They can really build the user's skill and confidence in using data sets that they don't have to collect themselves
Right. That's
and
a good
investigate
experience.
these things. Really, really cool.
So real data.
Yeah,
they can learn
it's
how
awesome.
They can learn how to analyze it and learn more about the Earth. I think that's great.
Absolutely.
I think that's super. Well, how about this site called EdHeads? I like the site name, EdHeads Interactive.
I'll bet you do.
So it's an organization that provides engaging web, and again, simulations, web simulations and activities. This is for younger students. I looked at the site. Current activities focus on simulated surgical procedures. I know, it's kind of gross. I wouldn't look at that. Cell phone design with market
Okay.
research.
Sorry,
Simple
the
and
cell phone
compound
design makes me nauseous
machines.
too.
And weather predictions.
Weather prediction?
Right, weather predictions.
What's the weather going to be like today, Barbara?
Nice.
Okay.
Really
We'll
nice.
take it.
You haven't been out yet, though, so you don't know. You're kind of
No.
like a mole. You stay underground.
That is not entirely true. BioDigital Humans. How about this one?
Oh, this is cool.
The BioDigital Human. Look into the human body in 3D.
Yeah, we may need to do a whole show on this because
We may,
it
you're
looks
right.
really
It
interesting.
may make me a little nauseous. I just don't do well with stuff. My wife loves the surgery shows.
Yeah, oh,
like
yeah,
terrible
no.
accidents.
Oh,
you know.
not me.
And
I'm
she's
like
like,
you.
oh, I wonder how they're going to reset the femur. And I just like, oh, I get all queasy.
yeah, move on.
Yeah.
Fast forward.
You can sign up for this free app, or you can purchase a license to obtain like all the features, but you can definitely play with it, BioDigital Human, and get started with just the tour and in-depth analysis of the human body, right? It looks like an excellent application for physiology and anatomy classes, or just biology classes, in my opinion.
Right, biology classes. Or just if you want
Right.
to look and see what the skeleton or your organs
Yeah.
or whatever anything else looks like.
You can create your own tour and save it to the library.
It's really amazing.
It's
I mean,
a
you can
cool tool.
see that like a tooth. It's not just the whole body. It's like parts of it's incredible. We'll
Really,
have to do
really
a whole
cool.
show on that sometime. So here's an idea: YouTube. Don't forget that YouTube is one of your best educational friends.
Science
yes,
resources.
just do some research. But that we posted a link to a YouTube playlist here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's done by the Associated Press. It has a series of 26 short videos describing the forces behind multiple natural disasters, which is kind of fascinating, I think, to students.
Absolutely.
And so our researcher, Joanna, said that these videos alone may not seem interactive. However, she said you can pull them into this tool, this free tool called,
Which we
and you knew
gotta
about
talk
it,
about.
and I had never heard of it before, called Zaptions. And at the basic level, it's free. And so you can add videos to Zaptions and you can embed questions and create this really interactive video. This is something that I've been looking for quite
Yes.
some time. And I didn't realize that Zaptions, there have been other tools that have done this, but this looks like a really simple tool
Right.
to use.
It allows you to basically put a layer of assessment over the top of the video.
Right. And so she's also
Checking for
said, hey,
understanding.
if you're going to flip your classroom, then you might want to use this kind of tool.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, your students have to have internet connection away from home, and they have to have a device to look at the video. But if they have those things, you could flip your classroom and do this.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, hopefully these have been helpful. And thanks for sticking around with us like you. Oh, there's the bell again.
Thank
Always
goodness.
do.
Saved by the bell.
If you stick around after school with us, we're going to talk about more interactive science sites. And always be sure to like, subscribe, send something in. We like
got shocked.
chocolate. Someone liked it. I like this. This is good. We're going to keep doing this. See you next time.
Bye.